Hello, this is Ty. Welcome to my channel. We are going to play Innistrad Midnight Hunt Premier Draft, and luckily today the special deal is a player draft token. It doesn't lower by that much. It was 1500, now it's 1350, so I saved 150 gem. And this will be the third draft I'm doing. The second one being in Chinese. If you're interested, you can also just take a look at my draft. It went very well. This set has been very nice to me. For the past two drafts, I've been doing. I think both drafts I got 7 and 1, and I just got insanely lucky on removal. Both decks contain black. And black just has so many good removal spells from the common and uncommon slot. So I'm not trying to stick with one color, one strategy all the time. But if a good black card come in, I don't mind drafting it. So let's take a look at our rare. When a creature enchantment enter battlefield under your control, this turn draw cards. It's like a glimpse of nature kind of effect. I don't think we are going to first pick that card. Again, so if you press down option and on Mac, you can see how many copy of a card. So if you're collecting cards, sometimes you put that into consideration. Okay, I have 0 copy of it. Maybe I should take one. So our uncommon slot, Beloved Beggar is not really my thing. Warren Ambusher looked like a very interesting card, but we have a Defenestrate. We probably still going black this time. Besides, there's not much black cards, so if we can cut the black card to the left, it's more likely that they're not going in the black color, and that'll be better for us. Okay, now we got a bunch of black cards, so ignore exactly what I said. So, Morbid Opportunist is very good, especially in a deck with tons of removal. This card is going to be awesome. You're going to be drawing card on your turn, you're going to be drawing card on their turn all the time. Now, Stormkirk Blisters is also a very nice card. If you play it correctly, by the time you play it, it will be a 3/3 at end of turn. Every black card here are just playable, so my choices are either between Morbid Opportunist or Stormkirk Blisters. I think I'm gonna get the Opportunist, just because it kind of let us make me want to draft more removal spell, which is always good. Now, last deck I drafted a black green. It did very well. The giant spider are insanely cost efficient. It's a 2/4 with an upside. It's just a big upgrade from Giant Spider. Contortion Troop is also a very good card. Now there's nothing black that we can stick with. Now we do have a Burn the Accursed that could be interesting, but I am going to get a Contortion Troop. Maybe I'm gonna draft the same deck as I did in pack 2. Now if I want Splash Red, Hunter Ridge sounds good. Besides, this is going to be standard playable cards. It's good to collect them, but we have a removal. The rule is, if you have a removal, take the removal. Now, Shadow Besiding is very good. At 4 mana, you already get a 4/4 token, and then later on in the game, you can cast it from your graveyard. But we're not going to pass on a card that kind of wins so many games for us in the past draft. Olivia's Midnight Ambush is crazy good. It's just a 2 mana removal that can, at night, it can kill everything. There's nothing it cannot kill. Alright, so when you enter battlefield, create a 1/1 white human token. And Coven, basically, this card makes Coven so much easier, because when this card comes into play, you already have 2 power level, 0 and 1. So if you have any other cards with Coven, it'll just be right there. It's crazy. This card's good. Besides, it's a uncommon. so it won't come around that often. So I'm taking that. Crown Cellar. Graveyard, put a +1 counter upon target zombie you control. Not really my liking. Now, Dawnheart Rejuvenator is really good. It help you fix your mana. It gain life. It's a giant spider without reach, and we also had a Shadow Beast sighting. But I do believe Shadow Beast sighting might come back in a later time. So let's do a Dawnheart Rejuvenator. Okay, cool. So we got a fight card. This is a removal as well. So we're in the removal plan. We have 3 conditional, but pretty good removal at the time. So since we're in green color, there's chance to get bigger creatures. This is a combat trick. No Way Out. I don't like the decay creature they leave behind. This is basically just a Mind Rot. Flash with Reach. That's not bad. So come to play, you can basically get a land card back into your hand. Now a 1-drop. You can attack as a 3/3, which is not bad. Because we're going for aggro deck, right? Because if we have a lot of cheaper removal spell, we're more likely and we have so many 3-drops. So let's take Snarling Wolf. I don't usually like 1-drop, but this one seems particularly good. All right, so our giant spider came back. That's a good thing, and the flip werewolf is always good. It also helps us to trigger the Nightbound and Daybound that kind of make our Olivia a little bit better. This is not a bad card, but it's not great. So if we do end up need to cut some cards, this is probably one of the first one to go. Alright, so we got a Derek. I think I opened one of those. Yes, I did. It's not that great. Rite of Oblivion is very good card. You basically trade one of your worst cards for the best. This is actually a really good pack. We have 2 things we want: Morbid Opportunist and Olivia Midnight. This is a uncommon, so it's less likely to come back. But passing out removal, just I'm going to get another Opportunist. Multiple of this, they do work well with each other, because you can only trigger one once per turn. But if you have 2 in play, you basically got 2 trigger for 1 spell. So, and 1/3 body is nice. A lot of removal, like for example, Olivia's Midnight Ambush only get -2/-2 during daytime, and a lot of red removal spell, cheap removal spell, only do 2 damage. Can stay away 1 health. Return creature. Okay, not worth splashing. Evolving Wild is good. Arrogant Outlaw is fine. Wing Shredder is also decent, but we have so many 3-drop. At this time, I think getting Evolving Wild is not too early. We're not really giving up too much. We have so many 3-drop at the moment. We have 5. I do like 3-drops, but it's just that some mana fixing might be more important at this time, or in pack 2. I do feel like a creature gonna come and goes more often than Evolving Wilds. Dread Hound is very, very efficient. It's kind of our high-end drop, 6 mana, 6/6, and then you're going to get a couple damage to your opponent just by having creature die, or just having the trigger. Okay, this is pretty interesting. So you basically revive 2 cards, and it's in our color, right? 5 mana Reanimate with a flashback. There's nothing wrong with it. We are giving up a Back Whisperer, which I like very much, but I don't think we're gonna pass on the Rebirth here. Demonstrate, yes. Right, Harmony a second one. Oh, that's kind of interesting. I guess if you're actually no, I don't know how to make that work that well in a draft. So we got some pump spell. We got a ward 5-drop. Whoa, this is this card is beefy. It's a 5-drop 6/5 with ward. Dude, this card is great. I'm gonna take it. So we now having a lot of good high-end card. So we can start looking for just more 3 or 4 drop here. What is this? Shady Traveler is good. That menace really help it get through your opponents. And it become a 4/4 menace sometime. It's just like they usually put them in a bad situation where they're not blocking optimally. Dude. So 1-drop. This says there's actually a lot of 1-drop that really blow my mind. One of this is one of them. You replace itself, you kill one of your worst creature, it become a 4/4, and yeah, it's a good card. But we're not gonna draft it yet because we don't have a whole bunch of decay. If I have more decay, I'll do it, but not at the moment. It's a 2-drop 3/1. Yeah, I like it. 3-drop that help you find lands. Now that's important now because we have more high-end drop now, so that card seems a little bit more important. There's something we need, so let's drop uncommon here. Probably not going to be playing 2 of them, but we'll see. What's this? Game Death Touch. This is actually relevant. A 2-drop that can have upside later on in the game is always good. So we have 3 2-drop, 1-drop. So we can do a very aggro-y kind of deck in the beginning. While late game we still have some cards to play. So not bad. Teferi, okay. Oh man. If we have Evolving Wild and Passive Festival, do a double color flash, double color splash sounds very loose. We do have good cards to play, but I'm still, also another part is collecting cards, right? There's so many playable cards here. But I'm gonna get Teferi just because I'm more of a standard player and I want to collect those cards. So call me red drafting, but I am doing it. Disregard artifact enchantment. This might be important. Yeah. However, a evasion creature is always good. Playlist Fire is a good card. But if they do have it, it's their sorcery. If they do have artifact enchantment, this card is just so much better. Actually, let's take it and see how it goes. What the hell? The 5 card you may put up to 2 permanent cards, mono 5 or less from them onto the battlefield. Rest in the bottom library. I think this is playable in our deck, right? We have so many things that's 5 or under. Yeah, this is definitely playable. This is definitely a good card in our deck. Bat Whisperer is also good. Oh, another Dreadhound. Do we want 2? No, actually, we got a removal spell. We take removal spell. Target cards. So this is not bad. But another removal spell. Okay, cool. So removal spell are piling in. We have 3 copy of Olivia's Midnight Ambush. That is great. So we are going to cut some cards. So we have to put that into consideration. 4 or 5 vigilance for 5. It's not bad. So we are going to put some card. Well, we can put the Dreadhound out to go as a faster deck, but I don't know. We drafted so many playable cards. That's crazy. Okay, now you don't look that great. Five drops. I think 5 drops are very important in our deck if we want to make the Storm Festival work optimally. So let's do that. And let's cut the 1 drop. Cool, nice. And then this is good. This is fine. Timber Guide is a little bit underwhelming. Farmer. Do I want more Farmer? Actually, I'd rather have more Sentry here. Another 5 drop that can be good in our deck. It's like I'm going to. I can go like mono green. I can go mono green, but my black splash is so good here. All right, let's take a look at our deck. We have so much work to do now. We need to take out a lot of cards. I think it might be okay to not have Dreadhound, but I have so many creatures, so and creatures are going to trade left and right. And then reanimate and ramp. Now the 3 drops are a little bit underwhelming in comparison to a lot of my better cards. So 44. We still need to cut 4 cards. This is crazy, man. 18. Okay, so we have 4 1 drop, 2 drops. Actually, those can all be 2 drops here. My removal package, other creatures. Yeah, let's cut out Dreadhound. Although it's a good card. Nah, I'm not gonna cut it. I'd rather cut 1 of my Rejuvenator. 42. Man. Out of all of these, Diagraph Horde does look a little bit worse because I don't have the advantage. I don't have too much thing that need to be sacrificed. So creating that 2 of the decay token doesn't do as much for me. Now, the weakest card, in my opinion, is Rejuvenator, but I don't think I'm gonna cut another one of those. We can play 1 less Duel of Dominance. Right now I only have 15 cards, 15 creature. So maybe if I draw 2 of them, I probably can use it that well. So I think 6 removal is good enough. Cutting a removal do sound very bad though. But this is what I'm gonna do. Okay, so let's try this one out. I have so many cards. I never drafted so many playable before, and the playable just piling in pack 3. Like the last 8 picks are all playable. They're not great card, but they're playable cards. I can literally go all mono green, but the green itself does not have that much good removals in it, so I don't think mono green is gonna do that well here. Alright, our first round opponents is here. Coco. This is not. If we do draw one black source, this will be a great hand. We don't draw now. Let's mulligan here. Let's keep this, and I put the storm down there. Forest, that's good. That's good. That's what we wanted to see. Okay. So let's we can cover right now. Does that do anything for us? Yeah, it does, because that will make our duel for dominance a lot better. Okay, turned out to be pretty good. Our decks. We have a pretty good turn 2, turn 3. Okay, sure. That set us back a little bit, but it's okay. Sure, flyer is fine. Try to steal my cards, so annoying. Okay, cool. We got a kill spell, which can let us draw cards, so let's do that first. So now our Coven is online, which means our dual dominance can do some work. This is very interesting. Both sides are a little bit cost efficient, but you can cast it twice, which makes it a little bit better. That's interesting. He did let me flip. Interesting. Okay, cool. I'll attack. It's likely he have Olivia's Midnight Hunt. Okay, he does not. Flying Flash. Let's duel. So we can get him more damage in. Let's see what our opponent does. If he just spent his entire turn doing Gale Drifter, I think We can probably, can we kill him? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9. 5 more card in your graveyard. Tap a creature. Does not tab. That's fine. We can still use this ability. And it's still a Covenant counter for us. Yeah, let's just attack. He does have a counter spell, but it's a decay creature, so it's not that big of a deal. He cannot block, and I'm okay with just taking 2 damage. Even if he attack, I'm not gonna block with my 0-4. Okay, sure. That's a correct use of Bury Alive. Bury Alive? No, it's not Bury Alive. Eaten Alive. Let's play a Burley. Because it's Nightbound, it's immediately an A7. Oh, that's gnarly. Return it to our hand. Sure. What? Create a zombie token. That is fine. So unless you have another Eaten Alive, I don't know why. Oh, just to draw cards. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, he does have another Eaten Alive. That's kind of annoying, but so be it. So you have 2 cards left. It costs 6. Man, it should have cost like 4 or 5 because you need Coven. Oh well, it's fine. We can probably still draw a card. If our opponent do play a creature we can kill, we can. It's -13, -13. We are going to be able to kill something, right? Okay, cool. So just being here, tabbed, is still very useful. And if he does have more aura cards, I can kind of keep it under control. Sure. Okay, that does not work out the way I wanted to. But I am going all out here. So he will need to have 2 blockers next turn. And if I do draw another land, I can't because it costs 6. Come on. Costs a little bit less, man. Okay, our opponent give up. So we made the right choice. Alright, so we took game 1. Wayne Mangler. Our hand is fine. We have removal. We have Morbid Opportunist, can Elite Cavalier. We can play all of them as a keepable hand. Let's play a tap land first. Let's just fetch immediately. No need to pretend. Daybound. Deal combat damage to a player, draw a card. So we definitely want to kill that immediately. Draw a card, discard a card. It got disturbed, so that one, there's no point killing it. But I don't have a I don't have another removal. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Sure. It's a great card, shall be sighting. I love that card. Right now we got a team Sentinel that can block or trade. That's why we want. And drawing card while creatures are dying left and right. We're gonna order. The name are just so gnarly. We are going to trade because we can draw a card back. But if you do, even if you do have a comeback trick, we're still going to draw a card. So I'm not going to pass on that. We can draw it right back. It's okay. I'd rather draw new cards. So all of a sudden, because of the card we draw, we're actually getting back into the game. He does have a lot of things to play from his graveyard, so that's something else to worry about. Wow. Okay, so what do we do here? We can do a Storm the Festival and try to put 2 cards into play, or we can guarantee play a 6/6 horse. If we do play a horse, we can block 3 damage. I think horse might be better. And now, whenever a creature are trading, our opponent gonna lose life, so that's good. Just stop playing creatures, please. So yeah, the Death Toucher, but that's fine. Come on, what the hell? What the hell's that? This is so stupid. Yeah. Well, I kind of have to do that. So both of them are tabbed. That's unfortunate. If I get 2 creatures out, I still don't have enough. Well, I can get 3 creatures with this. So I can still live for a turn. And I can make 1 creature bigger, so this one can fully block by the 4/4. Or I just have a 4/4 that can fully block these. Let's play a safer route. Oh yeah. He has a flashback on that. Oh well. Yeah, our opponent just have a very sick hand, and he's able to play so many cards back from his graveyard. So kudos to our opponent. All right, next game. I feel like if we just have 1 more turn, we're probably gonna get him. But that's like most of the games. This is a good hand. We're definitely gonna keep that. Turn 2. We can trade that. I don't actually. Do I care that much? Maybe I do. Especially now I have Coven, so I can just attack through, right? And no trap. He's not using his card. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna do that against a token creature, but I guess that's what he wanted to do. So I think we're doing fine. Whatever big creature he plays, we have a removal for it. A smaller creature, we still have a kind of removal. We can use Harvest Tide Sentry to trade, since this card only have Defender now. Is this worth killing? Let's take a look. Coven, transform. Enter battlefield, search your library for a basic plane and put in your hand. This is actually a good card. I like this card. It's not ramping, but it's ensure that you have a land. That's not bad at all. Then they become a knight. That's great. Now, since we still have Coven, it's okay. We are going to play this creature, and let's see if you want. Oh no. Let's see if you want to trade. If you want to trade, that's fine because we're gonna get a creature back. So let's see. He doesn't want to trade. That's fine. So if he chooses to do nothing, we can this card will flip. If he casts a card, I'm probably gonna sacrifice it to get rid of the Kindle Trap, so I can be on the aggro side again. Does he want to sacrifice a creature? If he does, we're gonna draw a card before our creature get killed, so that's good. Reverse. That's fine. We have that card too. We're gonna put a stop on his turn so we can kill it during his turn. And it's likely that he is not going to. Well, there's no way he's gonna block here. Just so we can draw extra cards and clear his board. And if he doesn't have another efficient card to play, and he gonna use like 7 mana, he did 6. I saw it cost 7, but oh well. Okay, he decided to concede. I don't know why he still have a kill spell next turn. Whatever. We're not gonna analyze what our opponent do here. So 2-1. We're doing okay. So far the Opportunist is doing work, man. That card is great. I think I drafted at least in my second draft. I'm not sure if I have one in my first draft, but it was a great card. It does so much, and the 1/3 body is harder to kill so I usually stay around for quite some while. This hand is could be good. Could be like very like if we can draw a land in 3 turns, this is gonna be a decent hand. Now, if we draw a green land right here, this hand will be perfect. Nope, we're not that good. So let's hope we just draw a whatever land next turn, so we can play our Opportunist. Okay, our opponent's also playing Opportunist, so it's likely they're gonna have a lot of creature. Man, feel bad here, but I think 2 land on the draw is a very big trap. So I always fall for this trap because I just feel like, by statistic, you should draw lands, but that's just how they get you. So yeah, mull your 2 mana, 2 land hand. If you cannot cast anything in your hand, it's probably not a good idea to keep. If you can cast at least 1 or 2 cards, then it's a little bit better. Now, after 1 turn, we finally got it. Imagine if this land come in like 2 turns ago, too. We'll be so not like so ahead, but we're at least gonna have a board presence. Oh, it costs 1 less for each creature die this turn. That's why our opponent able to cast for 6. I got it. Okay, so decay is good. If it dies, both of us will draw cards. So that sounds like a good trade. Alright, not drawing land sucks, man. So it's actually very interesting. It doesn't need to tap itself. That's kind of interesting. I never thought about it. Okay. Our opponent has a lot of land, but he's not casting too much creatures that we need to worry about. Both player having morbid opportunist. it's quite interesting. It basically make the game go on a lot quicker because we're able to draw like multiple card a turn. That's very interesting. Now, once we have something interesting in our graveyard, we can play. Our Diagraph Reapers will start to do some work. Okay, now he has a flyer. We need to worry about that flyer. Other creatures are fine. It's just that flyer gonna get to me quite quickly. So if I don't have a way to deal with it, I'm looking at a 5-turn clock here. This card looks so ugly here. A zombie bird. It's comically weird. Don't you want to decay so you can draw cards? Okay, no. You choose not to. Oh, okay. This is not good. He play like a lot of cards that we also do have. It seems like we've seen this card very often today. I don't think we can come back from there. Not having like another green source really suck here. Let's chomp here. We can block off most creatures. We're probably gonna take 3 this turn if he decides to attack with more creatures. I'm also losing a life every time a creature died. So I think if he just swing out, I'll be dead. Creature on his side dies. That's unfortunate. Okay, cool. He got it. Alright, so unfortunately, we missed a land drop, and that cost us greatly. If we have the opportunist out a turn or two earlier, we'll be able to draw back our hand. So 2-2. Let's at least have 3 wins so we can get some of our gem back. Kung Fu Kookaroo. Alright, this is a good hand to keep. I like this hand. We have the double green we needed. We have 2 creatures to play. We also just got a fresh new removal in our hand. If spell control do the damage, it will transform. If you do transform, you can start putting counter on it. That's actually really, really good. It's a 4/4 trampler. Okay, sure. Let's get 2 of them in play. So we can double block if we need to. If not, we can demonstrate next turn to draw 2 cards. Both scenarios are very good for us. What's this? Really? You have a combat trick or something? He does have a combat trick. So we kill one of our opportunists. I still get to draw cards. And we can play our big baddies here. And let's see what else he got. So every time a decay creature die, I also draw a card. So Coven. So I can Coven something. So it's a 6/5 already. So let's attack and let's see how you want to block here. All of these are instant, so very good. Okay, cool. So he made a smart choice of over blocking. So we just need to kill the 3/2, right? Then we're good. Sure. So we're gonna do that. Oh, this is not right. Do we want to revive? Yeah, we can revive a creature. Because having double Morbid Opportunist is going to be so good for us here. All the decay creature, if you dare to attack, we're gonna draw 2 cards. And every time we kill a creature, we're gonna draw 2 cards. So we can outpace our opponents in terms of card advantage here. This Burly Breaker is gnarly, man. We can take 6. I don't want to run into another comeback trick here. That's interesting. He chose to play that afterwards. That's kind of weird. Oh, we're gonna play the down hearts just to gain some life here. Are we gonna kill a creature? I don't think so. He only has 4 mana. I don't think there's anything that's too big gonna threaten us next turn. So let's just do this instead. Obviously his deck should have some burn spell, but I just maybe he's not drawing them, or he need double red. This card not flipping from turn 2 is very bizarre. Having 2 of them is just so annoying. Like, we have big threats he want to kill, but he also want to kill our opportunist. Okay, our opponent decided to give up. There's too much for him. Alright, next. So we cross the 3-win mark, which save us 750 worth of gems. This is the biggest cap you need to cross in draft in order to stay not profitable, but in order to not like lose all your gem in like just a few rounds. If you're not able to hit that 3-win, you're gonna lose so much gems, and then it's very hard to stay alive that way. Okay, we're gonna keep this. We have a green source. We can play a turn 2. We have a removal, and if we keep drawing lands, things are going to be good for us. I still haven't cast the Storm Festival. I think game 1 we have an opportunity to cast it, but we choose to play something else. So we never see it in action. This card seems nice. I think it's a good standard card build around. It's a more expensive Coco collected company. And it's not instant speed. So this is a downgrade version of Coco, which bring up stronger creatures, if that makes any sense. Island Liberator. If our opponent choose not to play anything next turn, we will have a 3/3. Okay, our opponent choose to play something. We choose not to play anything. Now we have a 3/3. Perfect. What? What is he trying to do? No! Really? Fine. We have to kill that because once it's very easy to flip around, and if it does, and if his plan is to get more cards, it'll be all bad for us. Now we have all land, so we're just gonna wait for 6 land and play Storm of Festival, and I think we can be really good here. And meanwhile, we got a Giant Spider, which is also good to stop some of his creature from coming in. And we draw the only 6-drop from our deck. It's kind of funny, so that we're not gonna hit that one instead. So we can cast 2 creature. Yeah, let's get these 2. And it's night, so it's immediately a 6/6 Vigilant. Okay, our opponent have nothing left. We are going to play a Morbid Opportunist, or actually no, let's just play creature. We have 2 6/6, like 2 musclemen here. It's crazy. Our opponent had a good deck. It's just not as if he also mulliganed. Yeah, I think that his decision to kill my my like 2-drop by sacrificing a 2-drop is too it's not very cost efficient. So he's definitely 2 for 1 himself. Rhea, let's do it. We're going first. Our hand is great. We are probably not going to kill their 2-drops. We want to kill the creature after we have more Opportunist. This card's doing work, man. Opponent sinking. He tank for a while. He probably had 2 land. Hope to draw a third one. That's usually why people tank. Alright, he got a beggar. We're not gonna kill this beggar, because it come back as a 4/4 flying vigilance is no good. Not good for us. We did not lose life this turn, but we do want to kill it. This card is quite annoying to deal with later on. We want another green in case we draw the spell. That card costs triple green. Candlelit Cavalry next. Okay, our opponents is missing land drop, so it's likely that when he was tanking, he had 2 land on the draw. That is usually the hand that get people in trouble in draft. But he does have a couple cards to cast. I don't know when he found that out, but he drew those cards. If it's starting his hand, I think it's okay. What is this? Gain flying until another turn. That card's fine. It's not a big concern. I'm gonna kill. Actually, I'm gonna kill this one. I don't want it to gain flying. Because my 0-4 can block down the creature. Sorry about that. I was answering a call. Let's see. We have a lot of options. We have a lot of mana. I like this kind of situation a lot better than not having options. So we can draw 2 cards here. That definitely sounds like a good idea. But actually, yeah, let's draw 2 cards. The more card we draw, the more likely we're gonna draw our sorcery that can put down 2 gigantic creature in play. So that's what I'm trying to get. Decaying creature, we love them because every time they die, we draw cards. It's perfect. Alright, so what can we do here? We have 7 mana. We can do a 5 and 2. 5 and 2 sounds good. Yeah, 5 and 2. And then next turn we can play a Downheart Mentor and start making creature +3/+3 trample. So that'll be great. What the hell is this? Good thing that we have a backup plan. What does this do? Feature die. Okay, now we're not gonna let that happen. We are going to get rid of that, and while drawing 2 cards. We have full mana, so let's just play a creature. Oh, it have vigilance? I didn't know that. Otherwise, I'll attack too. Okay, yeah. I need to read my cards. That's fine. Drawing 2 cards. Alright, just need to make sure I don't deck myself here. That is fine. We're gonna play this. So we have 10 cards. We really need to be careful now. I think we're good. I don't think there's a way that we're gonna mill out ourselves. Alright, cool. So we got it. Alright, so is it 4 or 5? I think we win 4 games. Five? Okay, 5 and 2. So we're still heading to a very good we're still doing good. We're just 2 win away from 3 consecutive 7-win streak. That'll be something. I don't do that often because I'm not a good drafter. And the past few sets, my average is like 3 or 4 wins. I barely break that mark. I have a lot of like 2 wins, 1 wins that I'm bleeding out gems like crazy. So this set, the draft is actually very good for me, very good to me. So this is kind of situation, right? So but this time we do have something to play. But the problem is, even if we draw the 3rd land, we're not doing anything. So I'm gonna mold this hand as a little bit better, I guess. I'll keep this hand. Duel just doesn't seem that good at the moment. This is not a good hand by any definition. Now we have a force. This hand is now a little bit better. Our opponent is not playing anything. This is kind of interesting. He probably have some removals. If you're gonna use it on my 0-4, that's fine too. Although 0-4 is kind of hard to kill, unless he just have a kill spell. Okay, so we are doing okay. 5 mana 5/4 trample. We don't like that. All right, now our Coven is online. Our Downheart Mentor is online, so our attack gonna be great. Except it's not online anymore. Alright, that's cool, that's cool. Our opponents are not drawing creature. He's not drawing creature. Okay, this is fine. So if you're gonna spend mana to equip it, that's a perfect opportunity to get rid of it. Oh, nice, nice. Let's attack first. So sometime they got poked so much they just want to kill the creature. So they're gonna use a remove on it. Well, not this turn, but we got a 5/5 now. He does have a lot of kill spell. That is kind of annoying. Maybe I should have waited. Maybe I should have the tech again. Alright, it survived, so it doesn't have it's a speed removal. This is good. Okay, our opponent give up. Okay, so it's 6-2. Not bad, not bad, not bad at all. Going to next game. Our opponent only draw like 3 creatures. We have 3 removal spells just for those 3 creatures. So it turned out to be great. Yeah. Okay, game 9. Get our money worth here. We're able to play 9 draft cards, like against 9 opponents. That's like the best value here. Win or lose, 9 games. The worst thing is, sometimes you draft one of the best deck you ever drafted, but because of the bad like RNG, you're not drawing card right, you're mana screwed, and you end up 0-3. It's sometimes not about. Let's take a look at this. We're on the play. 2 lander, but we do have a card to play. This is the thing that I really don't know. I think I'm gonna mold this. Alright, 3 land is a lot safer. We're gonna keep this. This time I actually want to keep my Storm Festival. I think it might be more valuable than our 5/5. What I'm saying. So when you draft like an insane deck and you lost 0-3, sometimes it's not just about not getting prize, right? It's just that I want to play with that deck. I want to play. It doesn't matter if I get a prize or not. This is the best deck I've ever drafted. I want to see it fruition. But you win 0-3. It's the worst feeling. It's worse than not drafting anything and lose. That's one thing. So it's just something that I thought about. Yeah, there's nothing that we need to do. So even if we have Coven, he still needs to spend mana to turn it around. So that gives us some time. And it supplies itself with a plane. That's kind of cute. This card is also kind of interesting. He is doing it. This is fun. So he mill 1, he draw 1, he lose a life, he yada yada. So let's attack first. Let's see if you want to trade or anything. Okay, he does want to trade. That's good. This doesn't help with our Coven, but having a 3/3 creature that we can duel to kill off something else is definitely important. We just need to draw 2 more lands so we can start the Storm the Festival. We cast it once, we want to cast it again here. Rebirth. It's just gonna block off here, right? What if I fight this off? That seems like a big waste, but I think we're in a rush to put some pressure on him, so I think this might be a good play. I don't know. He still did 2-for-1 me with this Clarion Cathar though. We are putting pressure on our opponent. Okay, he did nothing. Let's try to attack. He probably gonna tap 1 down. He's not tapping 1 down. You have a flash card. Oh, okay. Fancy. Well, I will still tap 1 down. I were him. Okay, never mind. He rather just kill it, I guess. 4. We cannot get our Contortionist because that will be 0/0. Not good enough. So now we are 1 land away from casting creatures. And doing his mirror thing. Whenever another creature control dies, transform. Okay. So he probably not gonna block here. He probably gonna block here. So let's see if you want to. No, he doesn't want it. If he transform exotic creature from a graveyard, put a +1/+1 counter on it. That's actually a very good card. I don't think there's day and night for us here. He's not playing any werewolf-y creature. Come on, if we change to night, that would be great. We're gonna kill it here. I don't want it to turn around and start getting creature back from its graveyard. That would be very annoying. I am going to attack though. But he's not letting me. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Do what he want. Okay, this is not good for us, but still salvageable. Do I have card to kill a 5/5 flyer? I don't know. Maybe I don't have a way to deal with it. That would suck very bad. Okay, now I can turn things around. Is it a... It's not an artifact, it's a demon. So... this is good. And that can make my creature have trample. That also might be a good thing. Reach is also important. He's at 6 already, so he's going to swing in for big. So let's do this instead. Borrow time? What? For real? Don't do this. I'd rather he do that on my Burly Breaker, because I do need to block twice. Otherwise, I'm pretty dead here. Never mind, he has a tapper. That actually might be game here if I cannot find a way to deal with this thing. Alright, well played, sir. You deserve it. Good game. Oh, perfect timing. I'm about to go to lunch. What do I want to get? I don't know why I'm getting. It's okay. So so 6-3, still not too bad. I think this draft, we at one point I think we're 2-2, so we actually win. We won like 4 straight. So our deck is definitely good, playable. There are some misplay. I realized right away, but there probably more than some. But so far we're doing good. So we actually kind of buff our gem from like 6,000 to 8,000 now. just by playing draft. So I'm going to continue to spit out some more draft videos. This set, I like it. It's not too complicated. It reminds me a lot like a core set draft. And I certainly enjoy core set a little bit more because some of the mechanic are very very draft, like very draft focused. Some mechanic you see a lot in draft but never see it in standard. But since this is a big rotation, so it's likely those mechanic within the set are going to be explored a lot more early on. And I like this set a lot. I don't know what else to say. So if you like my video, please like and subscribe. And I'm gonna continue to spit out more Magic related videos in the future.